Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us and welcome to your Thursday Transformer News Roundup. This is another chance for me to share with you all the information and stuff that I've found on the internet and of course direct you to the websites in which I've found them. As always, I'll keep you up to date with what's going on this YouTube channel as well. And talking of which, I'm going to get up, I think, some of my old Jig Italian adverts as well as a couple of blockies, and I think I've got an actual comparison video as well of some new age figures with the G1 original. So a completely mixed bag today, and I'm going to kick off, funny enough, with the news of we saw the Skybound Transformers comics yesterday. These are the Void Rivals. So once again, guys, they're up to issue 17, which is crazy. Let me know in the comments what your favorite cover is, and if you're collecting them, which cover you'd go with, and again, if you're not, which cover you'd pick. Now for me, it's got to be either these next three, so this one, or indeed this one, which I think, you know, it's incredible. As I say, they're issue 17 and there's still 5 or 6 different covers. Every time they release an issue just shows, I suppose, the popularity and how much, like I say in the videos that I do, it's just nice to have something physical in hand in this digital age, which of course is brilliant for us all. It makes things easier, but there's nothing like having a physical comic in your hand, and it's great that we get the choice of so many different covers. That's a sightings, that's spotted there. So Legacy United Waverley Armada Galvatron has been found at US retail at various different GameStops, and his partner Soundwave has also been founded as well. So there you go, if you're after them, happy hunting, as they say. Okay, YOLO Park are back at it, but not without just 2.2 meter Optimuses. This is their take. So they've done, obviously, Rise of the Beasts. I believe this is their first take at a Last Night figure. This looks incredible. Now, what you've got to admit, guys, even if you don't like the Bayverse films, which is quite all right, we're all entitled to our own opinions, we don't have to like it. This is the endoskeleton. But with these particular kits, these figures, these action figures, model kits, whatever you want to say, you cannot deny that this looks exactly like he did in the movie. So whether you're a fan or not, look, there's one tray, which will just be the endoskeleton. There's the next tray when you're starting to put all the outer parts to him. And there's the next tray, which will be, you know, the weapons and the final touches. As I say, they just look so good. So I straight away see the appeal. Like I was saying in the YOLO Park video I was doing the other day on Starscream, we've just been spoiled the fact that all our figures have transformed. Whereas nowadays, as we become older, sometimes it's just a matter of about putting it on a shelf and wanting it to look amazing. So I totally get why these are doing so well. I even know Masterpiece collectors who openly admit to just buying the figure and never transforming it and put it on a shelf. And they've moved on to things like this because of exactly that reason. They don't have to worry about transforming it, and it's a third of the price. It's always going to split the opinion. As always, let me know what you think, but I totally see why they're doing so well. And again, I expect to see many other figures from them in the future. Right, talking of something that I don't know how companies get away with this. This is just a basic rip-off KO of, they're calling it Captain Rin Ape, which is basically the ROTF. It's not ROTF. Rise of the Beasts. It is Ultimate Optimus Primal. So remember, Takara did that giant Optimus Primal with all the gimmicks on. I've done a review of him on this channel. It was last year's version of this year's Brave Commander. This is a KO company. They've just literally copied it. Now, these images are from T-Formers. It looks at the moment to be available in Asia, but that means I'm sure it'll pop up on Shozi and indeed on AliExpress, absolutely everywhere. And as I said, it's an exact carbon copy. The article writers put on this that the paint apps might be slightly different, but they can't really pinpoint exactly what it is, or whether it's just the fact that the figure's aged or whatever, because it's just photos. It's not an actual, the person's actually held this in hand, but you can tell exactly like I'm saying, it is the Takara version of this particular figure, with the gimmicks where the forearms pop out, with the firing missiles, with the 2 huge blades. As I said, I've reviewed this figure. It was exactly that, 22 centimeters tall. I just don't get how they get away with it, or how they do it, or how they, I mean, they must reverse engineering it. They must literally take a cast of the actual figure and then, as I say, go backwards through the motions to be able to produce this. So on one hand, it's good because it allows people who didn't get the figure initially, but of course on the other hand, it's bad because of course it's exactly that. It's just a KO. But there you go, they're out there, and I know you guys want to know about them, so for that reason I'm going to let you know. Last few images on this particular figure right there. These are all on T-Formers, as I've said, guys, if you want to check that out. There's his accessories. Last few images on there. There's loads of it, but it was a pretty special figure, I've got to admit that. And to be honest, that pretty much rounds up this little news block. This is Shozi again. If you don't know, just a quick run through of what they've got there on pre-order. Fans Toys, Fans Hobby, DNA upgrade kits, New Age, exactly that, Ocular Max, Doctor Who, etc. But not just that. Takara Missing Link, MPG, Masterpiece, Movie Masterpiece, AMK, loads of figures, 3 zeros. There's, you know, the ones we've just seen as well. Sorry, it wasn't that. It was the YOLO Park, wasn't it? Which is there. YOLO Park, Optimus Prime, big kits, small kits, all of them, and of course blockies, which is what I'm completely spending all my points on at this moment in time. There you go, guys. This rounds up Thursday's news. I'll be checking in with you tomorrow for Fridays as well. Thanks for watching. Take care.